isolated it feels out here.
Yeah, it really does feel like zoocosis sometimes, which is basically like when an animal is in like a small cage for too long and they start to just like walk in circles and go like crazy.
Oh yeah, totally. Like animals that like bang on their cages.
Exactly. Because there's nothing to do here. I mean, there's the rec, and sometimes they play movies, but like other than that, what is there to do? It's like it's all for like you go here and then you do school and you do work and then you sleep, then you wake up and you.
And
do
you're
school
supposed to have it in mind. I'm gonna have this career, so it's all gonna work out. Or my life is
dude,
gonna be so good.
They always tell you that every time you complain. They say, "Oh, it's only 2 years of your life."
Yeah.
2 years that can never get bad.
Right. Or that you could have been in a different track.
Exactly.
Like, do you meet other people who are like, oh, maybe I wanted to do this or I wanted to do that?
Oh, yeah. Most people here, this is their last resort.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, most people here did not. They don't want to be
doing this. It's because maybe they don't have the financing to go to like a more academic.
Exactly.
Wow, I see.
Yeah, most people, this is their last resort. Like, there's some people here from juvie or from like
totally. And are there also are there class issues going on where people feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe people are coming from a situation where they didn't have a lot of access to literacy or?
Oh, definitely, for sure. There's a lot of people like that who maybe even like from different parts of America where they have great education. They come here trying to get a better education, but like I want to say it's a bad idea because the education here is so bad.
Yeah, it's not really lifting them out of their situation.
No, like for the TABE class I was in, which is basically like adult like testing, your testing ability, like whatever. It's mandatory for whatever reason, but literally the teacher who would run the class, she would hand out like 5th grade level paperwork.
Yeah.
Literally 5th grade. We're adults.
Right. Where you want to be more challenged.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not doing this. I've already done this.
Right. And so if people are coming to Job Corps from maybe they didn't finish their track with, say, high school, maybe because they had their family moved around or they lost work or divorced or whatever. So then Job Corps can look at like this light at the end of the tunnel. Everything's going to be great, and then I'm going to be a part of society.
Exactly.
Whew.
And with a lot of people, with their high school specifically, people in high school get fucked over all the time. Either like their credits don't transfer right, or certain credits don't transfer, or it's like Job Corps needs you to make up this. But like I've heard so many stories of my friends being put in class courses, but that's not the right course, so they just did that for no reason. Actually, you need to do this one, not that one. And like that's none of their fault. It's all on the teachers. They're all like, incompetent as hell.
Ooh, and why is that?
Because Job Corps hires anybody they can.
Oh, wow.
Nobody wants to work at Job Corps. That's why they never fire anybody either, because they know they're not going to get those people back.
So incompetence, bad manners, harassment.
Oh my god, the bad manners is insane.
So why is City Council just going ranting and raving about how awesome Job Corps is?
Because nobody knows what it's actually like.
No.
And like, if you speak up about it, what are they going to do?
Wow.
You know, like, yeah, we spoke up about like as the students we speak up about like if we don't like a certain staff member or whatever, like get Kim Zufeld out of here. Right, which did happen. No, people were putting up posters about Kim Zufeld.
Oh, awesome!
They put up
people
posters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And is there a way that, say, Job Corps were preserved, or there was something that replaced Job Corps? I mean, you were saying this could be like an army base eventually, but if there was, what would it take to bring it up to a level where there was more of a dialogue or a discourse or an openness and transparency? Maybe people-driven or open source?
It's really hard to say because I understand why this program is the way it is. Yeah. But the way it's being treated by the higher-ups, especially NTC, we're run by a prison system.
Whoa, okay.
I
might need like a neck brace. My whiplash injury just
we're run by a prison system. That's why it's like this.
Okay, and it's MTC?
Yes.
Detention Corporation? Metro? Is it Metro or something?
Something. Yeah.
Okay. Prison Corporation of America, that type of.
Yep.
Wow. So Yeah, because it does feel kind of prison
Absolutely.
not so.
No,
Yeah.
no. We talk about this all the time.
Because when you described, you were like, I might need a weekend pass, or like I am not eligible for day passes, and I was like, this sounds like an army base. What are you talking about? Like,
No,
can't you just come and have coffee? Like,
no, I
no.
genuinely can't, because yesterday I took day pass.
Wow.
I don't know, because I guess I could take 2 per week.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. And if I want to go on weekend pass, if I failed my room score twice within the week, I can't go.
And room score is like an inspection?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We have to clean our room before we leave every day.
Yeah.
And then the RAs come through.
Yeah.
Score our room when we're not there.
Wow.
And that's how one of the RAs, Mike, was able to go through our shit.
Right, that's what I was going to ask about. So you had an RA who was like a notorious thief?
Yeah, dude.
RA being resident advisor.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because for a while, like a few months, everybody was complaining about their shit being stolen. Or it was either like something laying around or money. Always money.
Ooh.
Yeah, or like people would be like, my underwear is missing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surveillance cameras, do they have a lot of those? Or too many or too few?
They do, but half of them aren't even working.
Right. Ooh. Now, it's starting to make me wonder what's going on across America and all the different job corps.
Oh, and I'm sure it's the same idea.
Like drugs, criminal activity.
Oh my god, yeah. Because this is one of the best, this is one of the highest ranking centers in America.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, because what? People are nicer here in Oregon,
because
maybe?
It's one of the bigger centers, and we have Seamanship. Seamanship is our big moneymaker.
Huge moneymaker. I do really love the fact that it's nestled in all these lovely trees.
It is a very, I have to say, it is a very nice location.
Yeah.
It's very nice being next to the Columbia River.
Yeah, okay.
Which we're not allowed to touch the water either. If we touch the water, we get toned.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's just like, look but don't touch.
Yeah, it's like anything that a student has done that they don't like, that's a new rule now.
What do they do if a student gets pregnant? Are they terminated?
MSWR, which is send them on medical leave, probably.
Yeah.
But medical leave is like, you're still technically in the program, but if you're gone for too long, you have to restart your trade, and then they give away your room. Yeah. So it's like a lot of people don't even want to go on MSWR because like that fucks you over, even if you do need to go.
And do they have? Do you guys have medical treatment here, or do you go to the
we do. It's higher. It's higher up the hill.
Yeah. Nice.
But very unreliable. They can't really prescribe that heavy of like painkillers.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And I mean, they're not even open on the weekends. So if something happens on the weekend, you got to go to the ER.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. And then in terms of like how many people have cleared out of campus, you said it's about 2/3.
Yeah.
So it's like a ghost town here.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to bring people back, but you said it was something about withholding the driver.
So basically withholding their severance money. So basically they're saying if you've graduated, like if we graduated you out, you need to come back and get your driver's license so you're able to get your severance pay. Yeah.
Otherwise you're not eligible for your severance pay?
Yeah, otherwise you're not getting paid.
Right. And so then they're trying to lure them back into the jurisdiction to rejoin the program because now they want to plump up the enrollment to fight a bigger fight against the closure.
Because from what I heard, things after that, the center just went, everything just was supposed to go back to normal. Yeah.
And then people are depressed. One thing I was actually worried about walking over here is I was like, is anybody getting suicidal? Like suicidally depressed?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, at this age group too, like young people.
Dude, I know.
Issues.
I've gotten there a few times here for sure.
Yeah, from various things, bullying or mistreatment or.
Surprisingly, bullying isn't that much of an issue here, just because people are, they're grown.
Yeah.
People don't go out and like harass somebody. Usually, the people who deserve it. Okay, they deserve it.
They're being called out, so to speak, for something they did wrong.
Yeah, and like the one thing I like about Job Corps is that the rumor mill is so crazy that you could hear shit on anybody
It's sort of like equal application. Everybody equal access to trash talk.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like, to stay away from certain people.
Oh.
But at the same time, it's like that can also ruin so many people at the same time.
Right.
Just one lie
Right.
could like turn your life upside down. You have no more friends anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And so then the sexual abuse is definitely a major theme.
Yes, dude. Absolutely. Like I said on the phone, my friend Caitlin, she was the one who was willing to talk to you.
Oh, good. She's
yeah.
willing to come forward. That's amazing. How cool would that
be? She had on her phone a list of people
sort
who
of like
either
the shitty men list.
Yeah,
or like,
either who like assaulted her or like who've known
right.
assaulters, and people would come up to her to have people be put on the list.
Right, at the point where it's almost like in the absence of an effective justice system, we have citizen journalists, we have YouTube, we have blogs, we have, and wow.
We have to do like almost like a
safety citizens advisory, like red list or something.
They're not going to do anything. I mean, SPO Steve, the guy who was fired, he wanted to do something. He wanted so badly to try and help us, but the cops just weren't helping.
Right.
At all. In fact, they told him, like, this isn't, like, you're not a cop. You can't. You know what I mean?
They said that to him.
Yeah.
Was he fired because he wanted accountability?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Kim wanted to just brush everything under the rug, but he didn't want to do that.
What kind of strategy did he have?
So, he went everything very by the book.
Yeah.
He was a very by the book person. If you got caught doing this, you're
right.
gonna...
Right, and maybe at least consequences where the assaulted people don't have to be on the campus with their abuser.
Exactly.
Which is not a jail sentence, but it's like forcing somebody to relive their trauma every day.
Yeah, and it's like the most he could do was an NCO, which is a no contact order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
you're still going to see them in the lunch hall or something.
Exactly.
Oh.
With the girl I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I knew this person that they'd have bad reactions whenever going out and seeing
totally. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Whew. Wow. In a lighter note, I scored mangoes in the free box. There's like this notorious locker down by Gino's Pizza where the real hippies share all the free stuff. So I'm eating all this free snacks. But I was thinking when I go back down, I'm like, how many mangoes can I smuggle back to my house? Or I was imagining getting so many I could chop them and put them in the freezer and get them all ready to go for smoothies. But gosh, this has been amazing. I feel very much let into the world of Job Corps, and I don't know how to help other than maybe publishing these on YouTube.
I mean, that's the thing. Not a lot of people can because it's such a big corporate issue. This isn't just Job Corps. This isn't just the center director. This is the prison system.
The prison system, and if Job Corps let people know that they were essentially a part of that, essentially it's very well branded to keep that concealed from the public.
Yeah, I was on Job Corps on the campus for months before I even figured out we were run by MTC.
Wow. No, nobody's touting that. Everybody's just. It's all butterflies and rainbows.
And then when NTC does come to check the campus, we have a campus-wide clean everything.
Everything freak out.
Yeah. They get stricter when NTC is coming.
Right. We're having the same thing in my housing. Everybody's freaked out.
Yeah.
What should I do?
They're you gotta make sure you wear your trade clothes. Make sure everything's
clean. Yeah.
You get NAR for you. You're gonna all get in trouble.
Right. Wow. And then I think. I hate to say this because when I'm trying to say accountability for the homeless shelter downtown, they're like, but what would be worse? You don't want it to close because then we have even less resources.
That's what I think about this too, and that's why I was a little abrasive to talk about it on live.
Yeah.
But this is
real.
Bad, and it's people are still going to be affected by it.
Right.
Job Corps isn't that good.
My friends who live in tents and literally live their lives going through garbage cans looking for some recycled shoes. That's not necessarily a good life. Maybe it is a good life. It's all about perspective, but how to get the best for your life.
Yeah.
Maybe transcend Job Corps eventually.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I mean just anyone, you or anyone. like eventually you want to be living in a big city or
Oh yeah,
opportunities?
I want to. I really like Portland. No matter
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much, I
totally.
really love the Portland
Totally.
area. So it's my goal. I have an apartment set up soon, so I'm gonna be getting out of here really
You
soon.
are okay.
Yeah.
So, because I was wondering if your openness to talking was also partly because you just see the windows open and you're
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
You're
Yeah.
just like that's it. Like I can just
Yeah,
speak my piece
there's
because
no
it's all over.
there's no point in
Yeah.
hiding it
And
anymore.
then you'll be able to go forward with your life, having taken this experience. Maybe come back to Astoria to vacation, but it'll be on different terms. You won't
Yeah.
be feeling like
I really do feel like Astoria for me has been overcast by Job Corps
Oh,
just
totally.
just because my only experience from Astoria is through Job Corps.
gosh. And people stay here 2 years, but maybe more.
Yeah, people could get like lax kind of like
Oh.
people could get add-ons to their time. Like the girl
Right.
I was talking about, she was here for 5 years.
Well, and if people are literally, if it is run by the prison system, what's the point of sending them through the justice system to go to the other real prison system? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I'm wondering if the district attorney is looking at it as sort of like no man's land. It's already quasi judicial or incarceration.
I think it's just that people genuinely think Job Corps is a really good program, and it's
they think, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, they think it's like a reform program.
A reform program.
Yeah. Because a lot of people who came here used to be addicts or like got out of juvie or like literally on the street.
Like military school? Do people think of it that way? Or?
I mean, it could be viewed that way.
Because even just I was looking at CORPS and I'm like, Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Like I literally thought it was more military, just as an outsider not knowing.
This center specifically isn't, but I know a lot of other centers worldwide are very militaristic. Yes.
Oh, right.
Just this one, we're kind of lucky.
Because it's more chilled out West Coast hippie vibe.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is deep. I still want to keep drinking coffee. I feel bad that I'm not offering you.
I'm
doing good, but I don't want it to. I walked in on the mildew in the coffee pot. Like this was so I washed and scrubbed it out. I don't feel sick yet. So
you're getting the feel.
I think I did a good wash.
You're getting the feel for it.
Yeah, just like it's an abandoned ghost town. But I feel like I could come back and like do more interviews. Is that the plan? Maybe with your friends, or are they here, or they're in town?
So only two of my friends.
Feel free to give out my number, okay? Just so you know, like you don't have to be shy. Or double ask.
Probably most of them will have to be like through FaceTime.
Oh, okay, FaceTime.
Or
something like that. Like a video because they're already out of area.
Yeah.
But they want to share.
Yeah, they do want to share.
Ah, nice. And I'm not against naming names. I don't have like a fancy legal team or anything, but like. If you need to name, or I mean, if we want to do a public recitation of the creepy men list or whatever, I'm all down. Let's go.
Dude,
go team.
I feel like Caitlin would probably be down for that.
Down for that, yeah. Wow. Okay, where are we? Oh, let's stop there. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Very cool.